Let's be very honest, guys. Design trends, they come and go. But designers who literally survive are those that learn to not just design UI play screens, but they also learn to adapt. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Faith and I am excited to have you here. Yes, I am someone that is passionate about creating and educating people on product design, the trends and tips and design tips, literally everything regarding design. So if you're a designer and you're here, thank you. Take a seat. Take a seat. I'm just joking. Anyways, thank you very much to my 200 plus subscriber right now. I think the last video I did, I was on 80 something subscriber, and I'm super grateful to have you guys here with me. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the space where we talk about designs and the thing there. And honestly, most of the videos I'm creating are based on my experience, but as a freelancer and as someone who has worked with a startup in Miami, Florida for over 2 years. So yeah, it's basically based from my perspective that I'm sharing this story, whatever knowledge I acquire. I created a video before where I spoke about how UI UX is not dying, and I had people to commit survival in order for me to be able to create this particular video. And I'm super grateful that certain people committed to survivor, and I'm doing this video to actually address how to future-proof your skill as a designer. So yeah, let's get into the video. What does future-proofing mean essentially? Future-proofing is you learning valuable skills that make you relevant in the design world, irrespective of the trends, right? It's not just about you learning the trend, it's about you learning skills that would make you be valuable, irrespective of the change the industry is going through. I'm sure you've heard of the terms the height-shape designer, the T-shape designer, and the X-shape designer. In this concept, I'll be talking more on the T-shape designer. For the height-shape designer, you're just a designer that is very good at doing one particular thing. Let's say people that would say, oh, I'm a UX researcher, and that's the only thing you can do. You are a height-shape designer. Yes, you're a specialist, but that's just the one thing you're very good at. Let's say some other people say they're UI designers. They can only design using Figma. That is literally you being a specialist, and that is just the only thing you can do. People like that can be easily replaced. But if you're a T-shape designer, you have in-depth knowledge on a particular thing, be it research, be it design, be it interaction design, or you have cross knowledge on other bits that actually encompass being a product designer. That makes you know about the UX writing, you know about the product side, you know about the product thinking, you know about the product marketing. It's not necessarily about you having in-depth knowledge of every single thing, but at the same time you have skills that covers all these things that kind of help you work well in team. You can work with the product manager, you can work with the development, you can talk to the stakeholders. You have this, the multiple skill. Even if you check jobs on LinkedIn, you would see how vast their requirement is. You would no longer start seeing jobs of, okay, just UI design, they want to hire you to just be doing screens. You most probably not see a job posting like that. You would see more of the job posting that basically put more skills that are needed or required for people they want to hire. And honestly, notice that with this particular change with AI that I'm talking about, certain title might change as well. So overall, based on my observation out here and based on my personal research, because I also am someone that really wants to keep stay afloat in this design space. So there are two ways for you to actually future-proof your skills based on my observation and my year out so far. So the first one is design plus strategy. Now, honestly, if you're someone that don't like the development aspects to building a product, you're someone that really love the thinking process, the brainstorming part, the idea prioritization, the research part, being a designer and a strategist is the very good option for you. This is perfect for you if you understand user behavior, you like asking questions as to why certain things are. Essentially, you're someone that really love brainstorming and coming up with new feature in order to improve people's the system on ground, and you also love solving big problem. this is the perfect combination for you. The skills you need to build under this section is one, the first one, user research. Obviously, you want to know how to conduct surveys, how to get user feedbacks and user behavior. You want to understand information architecture, how to structure content logically, the right content that fits in with the the voice of the brand. You can also learn branding as well. Now, I'm not saying you have to not be a brand designer, one big whatever, but understanding the basics of having a brand, more like the voice of the brand. You want to understand how our product is being represented outside. Those are the things you want to consider when you're learning branding. So you can also have that as well, just like an extra. The other skill you need to learn is product thinking. That means you're thinking on how the design, the product you have, and the business aspect to it, how well people out there is going to accept it, how can they scale this particular product, means for scaling. You want to take that as well into consideration. You can also learn marketing under that part. Now, you don't have to do marketing squarely, like fully, I'm telling you, but you just have to have an idea. Okay, I'm taking a new product into the market. In what means, what way, how well will people relate with it? That is you being a design specialist. Another one you want to learn under this section is UX writing, storytelling. And that is why I mentioned branding, because I feel branding has a whole lot of storytelling in it. If you understand the product, you understand the user, fine. We all deal with personas as a designer, right? So you understand that, you understand, okay, this is the age range which we want to relate our product to. This is the age group we are building this particular product for. How well can we help them understand what our product is? So you want to be that person. There are several job titles that are also under this design and strategy. You see design operation, design program manager, design specialist. You can also be a consultant that help businesses or new ideas. You take new ideas from scratch and you build them. And honestly, it's not going to start overnight. It's not going to start at once. So don't stress yourself if you're just starting out and feeling, oh my God, how can I do all these things? Of course, you have to start from the scratch. You have to understand the basis of UI UX of product design, but have it in mind that this is the bigger picture. This is what I want to go for. This is what I want to, the kind of person, the kind of designer that I want to be. I want to be that designer that can pick a product from scratch and take it all the way to the development area. That is the design and strategy part. So you want to understand the business. Again, you want to understand the business side of things. You want to understand the initial branding, voice, the storytelling, how to represent the product out there, how to relate it with people that are your potential users as well. That is for design and strategy. There are a whole lot of other examples that are in the LinkedIn job. You can go ahead and check LinkedIn job position and start seeing design specialist. You see several jobs pop up and you see the requirements, and you understand that the requirements actually is not the same with the requirements of just being a UX researcher. Like, they're different, and you want to understand that. So while you're thinking design and strategy, you want to ensure you're thinking in a way for the recent happening, which is AI. I feel if you have the understanding of what design and strategizing is, you can apply that in AI products. Because to be honest, there are products that are AI products, and not everybody knows how to use them, or not many people know what they are about. So we'll just end up having several products that are hair products but are not really in use, and those companies might just go on there because nobody's using them, because nobody really know about them, because it's not necessarily different from what is existing before. But if you're that person that can improve system like that can build systems that can work, AI systems, because in this case that is the latest wave in town, right? That is the latest wave in town. You want to learn about it, but in that direction, right? So you're building your skill as a design strategist, but also you're learning how well to apply that into AI. That's like an additional thing. I think you understand what I'm trying to say. Like you are a design strategist, you can literally build any product, but now you're putting that energy and focus into building AI products, because whether we like it or not, every system are going to want to use AI automations. They're going to want to include AI to their product, because they feel that is how they can stay relevant. And it's important But if you're that person that knows how to make those products be relevant, that gives you an edge. So the second part to follow would be design and development. So if you're someone that likes programming code, you're someone that is passionate about how you build something and then you see the live version or the design phase, you want to combine design and development. Now, note this requires you learning programming code. But in this case, you're going to start learning about frameworks that are used to build AI products. You can learn the basic code programming language, but honestly, there are people that can do that already. Like, there are front-end developers that can actually design and are also front-end developers, and that kind of put them on an edge as well, normally. But in this space, you can go in that direction. You literally become a designer that developers love to work with. I'm actually talking about things that can help you future-proof your skills. So in this case, you want to take it in the direction of AI products. So if you're someone that really like programming and you like coding, you'd see roles like UI engineer, UX engineer, creative developer, and so many more. If you go to LinkedIn as well, you'd see that some of the skills that are required for a UI engineer job roles require the knowledge of codes or program code. But going forward, it might be they need someone that have knowledge on programming language that work for the AI frameworks. Just put that at the back of your mind. This last point are for those that are freelancers like myself. If you're a freelancer, honestly, and you're doing UI design alone, please, you need to learn a no-code application. You want to learn no-code tools like Framer, like Webflow, Wix, Squarespace. Just learn more about CMS platforms like WordPress, because there are certain times where you can design on Figma and then you get to replicate that design on Webflow or WordPress, whatever platform you choose. But having that specialty also kind of help you upsell your clients or people that you're working with. Let's say they hire you to design a website for them. You can upsell them by telling them that, this website, I'm going to help you design it or replicate the design using Webflow. Now, luckily for us, Figma is actually planning to make Figma sites. That is one of the features I'm quite excited about, because honestly, if it works so much like Webflow, it's a plus. It's like an addition to to upsell your skill as a designer. You can learn all these tools, just kind of help you upsell. So to wrap up everything I've been saying so far regarding future-proofing your skill, the first one would be to be a T-shaped designer. You don't want to just be a specialist that is very good at just doing one thing and you cannot work across other spheres. You want to be a T-shaped designer that is quite versatile, that is considered an asset to the team. And also, you want to pick an area to focus in. First off, that is not just going to help you stay ahead. It's just going to help you focus and put your mind to one particular thing. Given the fact that at the start of this year, I was confused. I was like, okay, should I do this? Should I do this? But laying out to my interests and things that I'm quite interested in, I kind of pick a focus and it helped me structure whatever plan I'm going to be working towards. That way you get results and you actually have an overview on where you're headed. And the next step is to also add no-code tools to your profile if you are a freelancer or if you're someone that works personally and you design websites using Figma, you design website. You can also learn other no-code application like Bubble to implement your mobile application. I didn't mention that, but now I'm listening. Yeah. For mobile application, you can learn Adalo, Bubble, you can learn those tools. Like, lastly, you want to keep learning and stay curious, because that is what's gonna make you stand out, and that's what's gonna make you in the loop for whatever it is that is going on in this space. And know this: if you're a beginner, you don't need to learn all these things I listed at once. You want to take it one step before the other. But what I've listed can actually help you know the bigger picture and what you want to go for. Do you want to go for the design and strategy, or you want to go for the design and development? Just get your choice, have your roadmap, and work step by step. So what direction are you thinking of exploring? Let me know in the comment section if you're going for design and strategy, or you're going for design and development, or maybe you're just pivoting elsewhere. Let's know in the comment section. If this has been helpful, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and share. Bye guys.